Okay, so we are at the Side Street Inn in Honolulu, Hawaii. Wonderful, awesome Hawaii locals have given us awesome advice. They're taking us out to this place and things like that. So I wanted to do something nice. I just came from Japan and I was in Hiroshima, and one of their signature offerings there is the momiji manju. I hope I'm saying that okay. Is that roughly, I don't speak Japanese, so yeah, all right. So this is it's a cake, maple leaf shaped cake, and inside there are various fillings. Traditional is the red bean, but they also do custard cream, chocolate, and things like that. So you can bite however you choose. I don't know what your preferred bite strategy is. And again, I just encountered them when I was in Hiroshima for the first time very recently. So I don't know if this is an acceptable bite strategy, but what I like to do is go for a first bite, which is just pure cake. So if you're doing this at home, the tip of the maple leaf typically does not have the filling. The filling tends to be kind of in this vein, or I'm not a botanist, so I'm not sure like what exactly we call this, but the filling tends to be here. So if you want to get just a pure cake taste, you're going to go to the top. So let me do that now, and I'll give you like an inside shot of that. Okay, so I basically was able to get off the top. So now you're seeing. Excuse me. It's no fun to watch people chew, so just we got to roll with this. You can edit this, I'm sure. Okay, so we've taken off the top. We've revealed some of the red bean filling. Now the question is, do you want to have a pure filling bite as bite 2, or do you want to have a cake and filling bite as bite number 2? I would recommend going for a cake and filling bite, and there's a lot of choices here. If you want to kind of preserve the shape, you can continue to go, through the leaf. You can do a bite here. That's gonna in that general area. If you want to, if you're okay with opening a different bite access area, you could probably go here, because I feel like around 4:30, 5 o'clock is a nice first bite if you want like a combo bite with like that. So what I'm going to go for though, just because it's aesthetically pleasing, it's a nice looking thing. So I feel like I want to go for the just continuing on the path that I was on. All right. Excuse me, I'm chewing and enjoying. It's quite good. When I was in Hiroshima, it was even more perfect, because in Hiroshima, you can get these hot off the assembly line out of the bakery, and they're awesome. This is still good here. This is not a bad thing, but getting them off like that. Now, here's the opportunity if you just want to have just a strictly filling bite. I would recommend doing kind of a break and grab. If you want to do that off the top, that's one way to do it. But in this case, here's the problem, and we talked about this, if you remember the sandwich episode with Robert Krulwich, the problem of if you continue to bite through this way, this is going to touch your lips, like this area here and here. That's very problematic. So what I'm going to say here is before I do a proper filling, I'm gonna go here with this because we did kind of the middle. Again, I'm not a botanist, so the middle prong of the maple leaf. Now we're gonna go to leaf number 2, just to the left of the center. So let's get that guy out of the way. Okay. That actually turned out to be a more cake-heavy bite than I was expecting. It didn't have as much of the red bean, but it was still a very good bite. But now I've basically revealed the red bean layer, and I've got a lot of choice in terms of whether I want to kind of, squeeze and bite and just get a little red bean taste to see what it's like on its own, or I can have some perfectly good combination bites. That's kind of where we are for right now. I mean, if you want to do another cake bite down here around the stem, could probably be good for you, but I don't know if you need to necessarily do that. So let's just get a red bean taste. And the filling here, it's not like a cream puff or anything like that. It's a fairly, maybe colloid is the right term, but a fairly together filling, so it's not going to be dripping down. You've got a lot of options. It's very, gravity is fine, very mobile, a good food on the move. So let's get a little red bean taste. I got a little bit of cake on that. It wasn't the most precise bite. I was a little nervous because I'm in Honolulu, with all these awesome food bloggers and food experts, so maybe I got a little nervous like that. So basically, here's what we have here. So pretty much now, I think I've said enough. I want to just enjoy this off camera, but that is what I say is the best bite strategy. But surely in the comments, you can kind of give your own perspective onto what the bite strategy is for that, especially if you are a Hiroshima resident or a momiji manju, did I say that right again? Momiji manju expert or baker or someone who's had a lot more experience like that. I'd like to see in the comments what you think your bite strategy is for that. So anyway, enjoy.